You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast. You can find this channel on Twitter, Gab.ai, BitChute, and Minds.com. This is a Real American Patriot channel for Real American Patriots. If you're not a Real American Patriot, please exit the channel. Furthermore, we are not sponsored by any outside interference. That means we're unscripted, unrehearsed, and unedited. With that being said, transmission will commence momentarily.
How you guys doing? Welcome to the HighlyEvolvedPodcast Podcast. My name is Stefan. You can find me at Minds.com, BitChute, Twitter, Gab.com. Most importantly, like, share, and subscribe on YouTube because we're writing this until the wheel fall off. And now, guys, let's start the show. On this episode, I want to discuss about what the Democrats doing today. They did today. What they try to push this narrative of impeachment. Right. This is what people don't need to understand. Right. This is what people need to understand, especially stupid people, right, that don't know anything about politics, right? You're being used, you're being bamboozled by the word impeachment, right? When they say impeachment, that does not necessarily remove it from office, right? It's not. It's basically taking it to the Senate, and the Senate had to be convincing, all right, and they had to vote on it. Not only vote on it, they had to have a trial to see if the president did commit anything wrong, all right? You can't be convicted if there's any reason to impeach. All right? They try to impeach him without doing anything wrong. All right? This comes at the midst of what he tweeted, all right, to criticize these four women of the apocalypse, the squad, unquote, right, quote unquote squad, the fraud squad. All right? Just because you got your feeling hurt doesn't mean is a probable cause for impeachment. It's not a crime to criticize you. All right? Just because these women can't deal with their feelings, all right, are butthurt because the president says something about them, all right, because that's why, and they try to force his impeachment. First of all, he can't be impeached, all right. I mean, he can't be removed from office just because your feeling got hurt, all right. That's what people don't understand. Impeachment does not necessarily mean removed from office. Impeachment meaning a vote in the House, and then they had to convince the Senate to do so. Once they finish, if they convince the Senate, all right, then they had to do a trial. And then within those trial, they had to have evidence. And then they had to be presented to a lawyer and judge or whatever it is, right? You had to be convicted. Then the removal will start happening. There's so many steps, right? Impeachment, there's so many steps. They think just because it's impeached is removed from office. People don't understand that. This is what the Democratic use. This is their tactics, weaponizing words, all right? You think normal people know what impeachment is? You think normal people know what the process of impeachment is? They don't know. Right? Have you been watching jaywalking on the Tonight Show? There's a lot of stupid people out there. Right? This article I want to bring to you is from Breitbart. Right? Discuss what happened in the House today. Try to impeach, and the Democrat looks stupid. All right? Let me read this for you guys. All right? Give me 1 second. All right? While I load this up for you guys to let you guys know this channel would not be here if it wasn't for you guys. And there you go. Al Green, a Texas congressman. This guy is retarded as heck. This guy is filled with so much hate. This guy right here. Let me see if I can. This guy right here. This guy. All right, he got a lot of female emotion in him. He got a lot. He's very emotional. What kind of man is that emotional? Man should not be that emotional. All right, man should. A characteristic man. He knows how to handle his emotions. This guy is incapable of handling his emotions. He's very emotionally driven. Emotionally driven person are very irrational. All right. Al Green article on impeachment failed 32 to 95. Right. These people and 137 Democrats voted to set aside. Exactly. These people, he think that all Democrats think the same. Right. So apparently 137 don't think it's a good idea. All right. So basically what this prove is. What this means is that there's a fracture within the party. Not all Democratic are thinking the same right now. They're divided. The Democratic Party is divided. But let's continue. The House voted 332 to 95 to postpone the resolution to calling for impeachment for President Trump to put on the table on Wednesday, exposing the continuing division among Democratic overall whether to impeach the president. Exactly. All right. You vote on a resolution, right? What does it do? It doesn't do anything. It shows that they're wasting time. Instead of passing laws, legislative, right, to benefit Americans, to put more money in their pocket, right, to provide health care, they come out with this resolution for impeachment. This is not productive. This is counterproductive. Why don't you pass law that benefit America? This does not benefit America. If anything, impeachment will divide America. And apparently, 137 Democrats understand this. They don't say it's a good idea, right? And they wouldn't push for impeachment, right? Just because 4 women got their butt hurt, they're feeling hurt, that's not a good reason to get impeached. All Republicans except for 3 not voting voted to table resolution, while 137 Democrats and 1 independent, John Amash, voted along with them. All right, John Amash, he was a never Trumper, and all of a sudden he voted to put on the table. Ridiculous. This guy's a joke. He's a rhino. Excuse me. The vote delivered decisive defeat for 95 Democrats who voted the resolution to proceed. It was also a victory for the House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. It was also a victory for House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who has argued that any attempt to impeach Trump would likely to end in failure and straighten Trump. Then that's what happened. Right? That's one thing that she got right. Representative Al Green, Democrat of Texas, has introduced a resolution calling Trump's impeachment multiple times. This is an attempt coming from a Democrat. We're united in condemning Trump with a series of tweets they say were racist. There's nothing racist about it. When you read it, when you don't cut it, dissect it, if you read the whole thing, that's what I'm trying to say. If you read the whole thing, it's not racist. It's not within the context of racism. And they just try to manipulate people, they try to put his racist words into people's mind. If you put it enough in their people's mind, people think it's racist. You gotta be smarter than that, guys. You gotta be smarter than that. All right? And they're using the word racist so loosely these days, right? When you say racist, it's very dismissive to a constructive debate, argument, talk. All right, it's dismissive. All right, that's what when you use the word race. Oh, you're just a racist. It's very dismissive to a debate, to a discussion. All right, and they use it so much and devalue the word. The word has no meaning anymore. All right. On Sunday, Trump criticized his so-called squad, AOC, Cortez, New York, Ilhan Omar, Ayanna Pressley, and Rashida Tlaib for repeatedly criticizing America, suggesting they go back and fix their country of origin instead of criticizing America. Right? Go back to where you come from. Right? If you hate America so much, there's nothing racist about that. This is not the tweet, by the way. This is what a guy interpretation of it. You have to read the tweet. He's not insinuating any country that he went to. Like, what the hell you got this from? All right. Green resolution called Trump unfit for president, unfit for representing American values and decency and morality, respectfully, civility, honesty, and priority to reputability of integrity. Reputability of and integrity. House Minority Whip Kevin McCarthy sought a motion to table the resolution, meaning to put it away. That's what they mean to table. All right, this is ridiculous, and it fails in his face. People have been trying to tell him it's not going to work. It's not going to work. When he did it anyway, it did not work because only 95 Democrats would vote, and everybody else, basically all Republicans voted not to put this on the table. All right, alongside with 137 Democrats, only 95 Democrats voted to proceed. This guy's an idiot, very emotional guy right here. He's not the definition of an alpha male. He's the antithesis of alpha male. A weak guy. He might be tall, but he's emotionally fragile. All right, and it's totally got egg in their face. That's what it is. All right. Instead of try work on something else that's very beneficial to the American, they try to do this thing that's very divisive. All right, to impeach the president. All right, this does not benefit America one bit. Instead of passing laws, all right, reduce taxes, all right, reduce regulations, put money in people's pockets, all right. Instead of doing that, this is basically a waste of time. These people, these swamp creatures, they're not supposed to be in office at all. They shouldn't be in office. It shows you where their priorities at. They're not focusing on benefiting America. Right? They're focusing on their own political gain. This is what it is. It's a clown show. Right? It's painting the picture for no reason. It's very counterproductive. They did not get anything done at all. This is a waste of time. Complete waste of time. Waste of energy. Waste of taxpayer dollars. This is what these politicians are good at. Right? Instead of finding laws that benefit America. And then what happened? It blew up in their face. Blew up in their face big time. Right now, Nancy Pelosi was right. She said that is only going to straighten Trump people, the Trump supporters, right? And what it did, it galvanizes his support even more. It solidifies his claim even more. All right, Trump just played 4D chess to the max right now, and they don't even understand it. How these Democrats don't understand that Trump is playing them like fiddles? I don't understand this thing. See how dumb? It shows you how dumb Democratic people are. They're emotional driven, so emotionally driven. They can't think rationally. That's what it is. There's irrational action on there, irrational thinking. This is what irrational people do. They do do things that's irrational. All right. But let me know you agree. You think the Democratic Party is split? You think they're gone? You think they're melting down? Let me know you agree. Leave a comment below. I would like to know. All right. Because of what I'm saying, YouTube don't want to monetize my channel because I'm unscripted and rehearsed and edited. That means I can say what I want without being bounded by outside interference. Right. If you like what I do, please like, share, subscribe. Because when you like, share, subscribe, it encourages me to make more videos. When I make more videos, I saturate YouTube algorithm. When I saturate YouTube algorithm, right, it make my video more expansive to a broader audience. Because within those expansive audience, I'm able to enlighten. If I'm able to enlighten one person to think for themselves, that's good enough for me, all right? Because that's the point of this channel: get people to think for themselves and not be group thinkers. Group thinkers are socialism, Marxism, communism, Russia, North Korea, all those bad isms. All right, those are group thinkers. They're sheep. They're walking sheep. They're group thinkers. They go off the cliff. And look what happened to these communist states like Venezuela and North Korea. They're going off the cliff because of group thinking, right? Group thinking also affect people, all right? They affect people, take people rights away, people freedom away, make people pay for stuff they don't need, take guns away, all right? That's what group thinking will do, restrict people a lot of things. And that's the reason why I'm not taking any donation, because it's enough incentive for you guys to think for yourself. Okay? When you think for yourself, you don't affect me, and that's I consider as an incentive for me. All right? I'm not taking any money and any donations. All right? But if you like what I do, please like, share, subscribe. This is the HighlyEvolvedPodcast. My name's Stefan. I know time's very precious. I'm not trying to waste any of your time. Thanks for listening, and you guys have a good day. Peace.